Philip Dandolov, Muzeko, Bulgaria.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for having me. My topic may strike you as the odd one out because it has a clear focus on the humanities, unlike most of the presentations today. So what I focus on is a rather overarching concept, nation branding, and the simplest definition of that concept is to look at it as the way in which a country tries to manage and build its reputation in the eyes of the wider international community. And this can be done by stakeholders that are affiliated with the country in question, or even outsiders or foreigners. And if we focus on certain historical discussions, nation branding used to be imposed by one country, for example, an imperial power on another, mostly through military conquest, for example, by the incorporation of certain territories and the internalization of certain sets of attitudes to the educational system of conquering power. But of course, if we are to look at the contemporary dimension, there is emphasis on the so-called soft or normative power of countries, the ability to inspire and to share certain values that the wider community can relate to. And what we have as an issue in today's world is the fact that, for example, within the European Union, which is regarded as the quintessential example of an international community that is proving the democratic peace theory right, is that among nationalist populist parties, but also more mainstream actors, there is this perception that the peace dividend that comes with the European Union has not been reciprocated with a reputational dividend for the European Union member states. And this is a major issue because to a certain extent there is this understanding that certain countries within the European Union, like the Eastern European ones, are being regarded as the weakest links in the chain. And if we are to rectify this whole issue, it may be a good idea for the European Union to start focusing to a greater extent on nation branding. And the European Union can take the initiative, but by either setting up a separate agency or a separate office that focuses on nation branding strategies, especially to help out the more vulnerable Eastern European states, where nation branding initiatives, they are still very much in the preliminary phase. And in addition to that, it may be worth pondering whether it would be a good idea to also allocate some funding, for example, from the European cultural policies for the promotion of nation branding efforts. And to sum up, in my case, it's breaking the role of nation branding through redefining the whole concept and using it as a potential cure for one appendage or one facet of Euroscepticism that is a major issue plaguing the continent itself. Thank you.
Thank you very much.